Hey guys, it's Ashlyn with Life After a Traumatic Brain Injury. Thank you guys so much for waiting with me. I finally have some lighting and everything's sort of working. So thank you guys for being so patient again. Okay, so I started a poll on Twitter about which one everyone would rather hear first, misconceptions or anything regarding mental illness, and misconceptions was the number one vote. Number one, if you have a TBI, you have lost all your intelligence, which is not the case at all. I am friends with someone in my support group who got his bachelor's degree, his doctorate degree, and his master's degree after he had his TBI. It's possible. Number two, something regarding your family not taking as much of a hit as the actual patient does, which is not true. Very not true. My family was in the hospital with me everywhere starting February whenever I had the accident to June, I think, June or July. I finally got to come home. They were there the whole time. And they don't necessarily take it as much and as badly as people with brain injuries do, but they do have to put up with mood swings and my anger issues and just all sorts of things like that that most people wouldn't necessarily think about, but they have to because... Number three, everyone's brain injury is exactly the same. Again, not true. That is probably one of the furthest away from true. Because when you look at it sort of like DNA, people's backgrounds, their ethnicity, their culture, no one is the same. Well, that's how brain injuries are because it's chemicals inside of the brain. There is no way that there is a single person whose brain injury is exactly the same. We all have similar symptoms, but that doesn't mean that everyone's are exactly the same. And some can be more severe than others. It all depends on the situation. Number four, brain injuries and concussions are not the same. People have told me, oh, I totally understand. You know, I had a concussion whenever I was in high school. And it's hard to get it to people that brain injuries are not concussions. Now, every concussion is a traumatic brain injury, but every traumatic brain injury is not a concussion. There is a difference between inner and outer brain injuries, and that is something that I will explain in another video. Alright, our last one, number five. If you have major damage to one part of your brain, the rest of your brain is perfectly fine. No. My parents were told that the part of my brain that I damaged the most in the accident was my language and speech and that sort of stuff. But that wasn't the only part of me that changed. My vision got worse, my hearing has gotten and is still getting worse, and my motor skills, I don't have that well hand-eye coordination. But that's just how everyone is. Everyone's different, like I said, with number three. Alright guys, thank you for being patient with me. I finally have a good lighting setup, and I should be able to do this more regularly now. I will put a link in the description below of my recovery video that my father made. And then I will also put a link to my Twitter because that's where I'm going to be continuously posting, you know, the links to these videos, and then I'll be doing polls based off of my next few videos. And then if any of you guys have any questions, just don't hesitate. You can go ahead and you can @ me or you can message me. That's perfectly fine. Any questions, comments, suggestions, anything, yeah, just hit me up, you guys. And remember, we are the survivors.